Hello, today I want to talk about Artemis by Andy Weir, which I read about 3 months ago. And the impression that has stayed with me throughout all this time and 50 books later is that it's a really fun book. And the release date, November 13th, is finally approaching, so it seems a good time to dive into my thoughts about the book. First, my brief and really exciting history with this book. I don't follow the lives of writing authors, so rewind to 5 months ago. If Andy Weir had given any indication that he had a new book coming, I didn't get that memo. But then the official announcement drops for Artemis, and my book group on Slack is all on top of the book news, and so they post this there. And they say, new book by Andy Weir coming out this fall. It's a moon heist. And my internal reaction is, new book from Andy Weir, moon heist. I am very much stoked, and my external reaction when I read that is also really great, and I'm going to grab my phone for a reenactment of this. I'm scrolling through, reading through the Slack, see the news, and I go, and I'm just so excited that squeal as soon as I read the news. It's such a surprise, and it's really, really exciting because I love The Martian so much. So now I have the second part of this little history, which is that about 3 months ago, I actually signed up for NetGalley, which is a platform where publishers can offer digital galleys of books, and you can get approved for those advanced readers' copies. And when I sign up, lo and behold, I see Artemis is on offer, so I applied for Artemis and a couple others that I didn't even get. And way before I expected any sort of response, it's only been mere hours since I requested Artemis, I get a notification that I am approved for this, and I'm floored. It's just a delightful day. I did not expect to get the much anticipated Artemis as my first ever NetGalley approval. So I promptly downloaded it, and that evening just finished the whole thing in one go because it is such a page turner. Now let's talk premise. This book is set on the first and only city on the moon. The population is about 2,000 people, and we get to see all parts of the city, from the lower class slums to the areas where the astronomically rich tourists stay. And the city, it's so fully imagined that I feel I could go there right now. Now, on to our main character. We have Jazz, and she is part of the lower class. Her honest paying work is as a porter, which is low paying. So her other work is smuggling contraband onto the moon. It pays more, and according to Jazz's anti-hero-like standards, at least she's always making honest business deals. So Jazz has a snarky narrative voice, she's smart, she's unmotivated, and sick of hearing people say that she's wasting her potential. And she's also an asshole. She's a lovable asshole in a way that reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy. In fact, there's a scene late in the book where I think Jazz goes pretty Star-Lord on us. There's one specific moment that I'll share that characterizes Jazz in a way that I really love. And it's a scene where she walks into a room with a splash of blood on the wall. And her reaction is nope. She turns around, leaves, going nope, 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 and I love this part. Let's get to the heist part. A rich businessman who is a regular client of Jazz's smuggling business offers Jazz a lucrative reward to perform the perfect crime. In the middle of this crime, Jazz finds herself in a dangerous conspiracy, and it's at this point that the book becomes unputdownable. Overall, the first half of the book was a lot slower than the second half. I think the book starts slower than what I would have expected from the author of The Martian, and there's a lot of exposition. Also, Jazz's character is not as well drawn as she could have been, but then the second half of the book is where it really shines, and there's so much page-turning heist fun that I think, though the book is kind of tropey, it makes up for it with that fun, and really, I'm always down for a good heist, so overall, I really enjoyed it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed hearing about Artemis. Thanks to NetGalley for the arc. Till next time, my lovelies.